Welcome back. Well, as I mentioned, we have John Pearlstone here from the Village Music Club and his guest, Tony Robin, who is with Joy to the World Band. Well, welcome both of you. Very nice to meet you.
Thanks for
and
having
nice to
us.
see you again.
Hello, Lisa. Good to see you again.
So you have an event that's coming up, and we'll get to that in just a minute, and then we'll get to know you in just a second. But John, tell me a little bit about the Village Music Club.
Well, the Village Music Club really just started at the beginning of this year, although we had put all the pieces together towards the end of last year when there was a lot of demand for the village bands to play. The more we played, the more we got to know people in and out of the community, and made sense to put a club together to have people play in the village for the benefit of the community. And it's grown insanely fast. I think we're upwards of 500 people, 500 members now. I know, all within a year.
Wow.
And we've
less than a year.
Correct.
Right? Because
Correct.
I've had you on a couple of times now, and you've got so many events that are coming up. You guys just had a band, and then you've had one before that. So you've got a lot.
With Elvis,
in the pipe,
we try to keep busy. We like to play it, and we like to bring bands in because there's just a huge demand for people to want to see live music. So
exactly.
we believe we can fill it, and that's what we're trying to do.
Well, you have a band that's coming up, which is a 3-dog night tribute band called Joy to the World, in which you are a participant. Tell me about yourself.
Well, my name is Tony, and I was a big fan of 3-Dog Night back in their heyday from '69 to '73. They were actually the highest touring and grossing band of that period, right after the Beatles broke up. I was a big fan, so I thought I want to do a tribute to these guys. It took me about 3 years to get the right members because I wanted a look-alike, sound-alike experience.
Right.
Finally got my players that I needed. And we put it together, and it just went off like gangbusters. A lot of people didn't realize how many hit songs they had till they come see a show, and it was like, wow, I know every one of these songs. What a great experience.
Right.
So we put the band together about 13 years ago. You can see here, we actually replicated their Dunhill Records shot almost exactly. You can see the detail put into both the look and feel and sound of the band members.
So how old were you guys in that photo?
In that photo to the right, that was about 13 years ago.
Oh, it was when you first started?
When
Oh,
we
I
first started.
see. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Well, what do you play? What position?
I'm the bass player and the band leader, and I play the part of Joe Shermy. And we have a Chuck and a Danny, as you can see in the picture, and a Corey. And we're a 7-piece band. We stick to the actual, true to the musical arrangements, vocal harmonies. Everything is assigned exactly how the band performed them themselves and recorded them.
That is awesome. Well, we are going to listen to a clip right now of the band, so let's take a
Great.
look.
Joy to the world. All what it does. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to the world. One is the loneliest. One is the loneliest. One is the loneliest number that you ever do. Celebrate, celebrate, dance to the music. Celebrate, celebrate, dance to the music. Celebrate, celebrate, dance to the music. Somebody scream!
I love it. Well, this is awesome. And like you mentioned, they have so many different songs. And some you said were from other artists.
That's correct. Actually, 3-Dog Night, the original 3-Dog Night, recorded and released songs from writers such as Hoyt Axton, Elton John. They released songs that were done and written by these artists before they actually released them.
Yeah, but it's. I was telling you that my sister listened to over and over again on the 45, and so that's why I was exposed to it.
They even had a song that was used in Jesus Christ Superstar, Easy to Be Hard, and that launched them hugely. So
Isn't that great? That is awesome. How did you find them?
Well, that's what I wanted to chime in with. I mean, Tony has helped our community a ton. He does sound work. He plays as a fill-in for bands if we can bring him in. You know, as part of the whole Village Music Club experience, trying to improve the level of performance for all the things people get to see here. So
Right.
time and time again, we've brought really quality guys like Tony and at our own expense. You know, we don't make any money to play, so we can have someone like him join us. And so he connected me with the whole tribute band world. And
Yeah.
this particular group is, I think people are going to be really surprised, the musicianship. I've seen a lot of tribute bands. Some are great, no question about it, but these guys, you know, and they've said that about the Eagles tribute bands too, so they're as good as the originals, it's just they're doing their music, and that's what's happening here. These guys are going to come in and play like the original band. It's going to sound accurate. He's a pretty demanding guy, and people are going to really be surprised at the number of songs. The hidden gems are just crazy. You know, Never Been to Spain, all these other Joy to the World, these songs people know and love, but they just don't connect them with Three Dog Night. They're about to.
And I think that's nice because, you know, the tribute bands keep the music alive, right? Because otherwise, what would happen to the music? Because many of our younger generations would never hear it because, number one, it may not be on iTunes or it's not on Spotify or whatever the case might be. So at least you're keeping that alive. Let's talk about the event. It's going to be what day and what's going on?
It's set up Friday, October 14th. As it says, they're starting 7:30 at the PAC. We've got some great sponsors that have helped us get this whole thing put together. They're going to be available for about a half hour before the event. And they all deal with Medicare and the insurance community and healthcare. I think it's important people know that because the open enrollment's coming up.
That's right.
And so even if you're not attending this event, we hope you do. We hope you'll stop by and meet Yasmin and the other folks from our sponsors because they could help you at a time you really might need it. We don't try to sell anything, but we do bring that. We think it's helpful. And then as far as it goes, these guys didn't need an opening act, so they're just going to get in there and perform for a little over an hour and a half. And hopefully rock everybody's world. We think they will.
I think you will. There's raffles, though, too. You're having some raffles.
Yeah, well, the sponsors, again, help put things together for us where we put some really good quality prizes together. So if you purchase your ticket before October 10th, we're doing the drawing at the Nomads Happy Hour at Club 19 on October 10th. So if you have a ticket, we'll know your seat number, we'll find out who you are, and you can win the $250 gift card. There's other tickets to other shows. And there's additional prizes we haven't even added on there, though. But it's not your everyday, here's a bottle of wine raffle. It's pretty quality stuff,
Nice. Well, that's a smart way to go about it, is having raffles. I think that'll get people there, too.
We
not,
sure
that
hope
you,
so.
not that you wouldn't get people there, but nonetheless.
Well, it's been an awareness thing. People, Joy to the World, Three Dog Night, they don't quite connect it. And so we try to do a good job getting the video out there, but this may help bring a few people to enjoy it.
I love it. That's awesome. Now, how do people get tickets?
They can go to tickets.lagunawoodsvillage.com and just buy them directly, or they can contact us, vmclub8@gmail.com, and we can set them up, let them know it's available. Happy to do that for anybody who wants it.
Perfect. Well, you've been hard at work, and I know you've got some other concerts coming up, so let's take a look at those.
Okay, great. Yeah, I wanted to send a message to the community that, you know, we've had a year of massive growth trying to get organized, and we've learned a lot, and of course, everybody knows about band drama. Well, there's club drama. And so trying to figure out what direction this club's going, it's become clear some of the village bands just aren't comfortable, you know, playing when we need them to play. And as a nomad who started during the pandemic, we play.
Yeah.
You know, if we're asked to play, we show up and we play, and we've been doing it at the Club 19 every 2 weeks. 4th of July, on and on. So since we've had some bands decide they don't want to play in our dates, as the clubhouses have opened up, we've gone and picked up some top quality bands from Orange County, even from the LA area, to fill those gaps. So we've got a CCR tribute coming up, Trisha Freeman band that I know.
Oh, she's great.
Yeah, and James Kelly is coming at year-end, do a little holiday party for us. So I've asked Carrie Wojo, who's a professional line dance instructor, to join that event too. So, like
James
I said,
Kelly, man, well, his wife is awesome. She definitely does the line dancing. She's got the skills.
It's just trying to have as many parties as we can. That's really what we're all about.
Isn't that what your life is all about, John? I swear.
I do my best.
He just wants to have one party after another.
Party man.
And not to mention the pack stuff. We've had a lot of fun bringing, you know, more fresh stuff. There's great events. I mean, Louis Billowitz does an amazing job. So does Millie putting those pack events together. But we've got the Beach Boys with the Holiday Rock and Roll event. And we've got a Johnny Cash event that we're talking about early next year that we're going to bring our Bob Dylan tribute band in as part of.
Oh, good.
Like you say, keeping the music alive. Nobody did Bob Dylan. I've been singing a lot of his songs, so hoping to bring that. But anyway, just one thing after the next, get on our mailing list, and we're going to keep everything inexpensive, try to keep it all $5 to $10 per event.
Yeah, that's
Nobody else is doing it, but we're getting sponsors, and we're talking to the bands, and So far, we're making it work.
You've got your hands full.
It's fun. I like it.
I think he's keeping busy. Very nice to
so.
meet you.
Nice
Good
to
luck
meet
to
you,
you.
too.
I'm sure everyone's looking forward to the
We'll see you at the
performance.
show.
Yeah, I hope they can buy the tickets. It'd be great.
Thank you. What was the email address again?
They should go to tickets.lagunawoodsvillage.com to buy them directly,
Okay.
or vmclub8@gmail.com
Perfect.
to contact us if they need help.
All right. Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa.
And of course, if you want more information about what we've just discussed, you can always get in touch with them at vmclub8@gmail.com. We'll be right back.